We got the draft of Kings Vanguard going up against Absolute Zero.
Okay, no, there you go. Let's back into the ball game.
Technically speaking, his history, political history is lesson. It's a lesson, so it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. It's the truth.
Yes,
It's
it's
a
the
fact.
truth. It's
Yeah,
a fact.
okay.
Yeah. But there are some
No.
truths and facts that shouldn't be said on live anyways.
Correct. But the fact is.
The fact is, Fanny's banned,
Yeah.
and Kimmy is not yet.
Chip.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Speaking of which, Kimmy. We've seen Kimmy once this day, and it's a loss. Yes.
Everything else is a ban so far, right?
Okay, now we are back to Absolute Zero. We've been hyping this team and the first series, right? Though this is their second match already. Will they be able to take down KGV this time around? They have been performing very well. That was a one-sided against RGSG. KGV, you mentioned a while ago, they taken down Team Flash. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it's a statement here. If AZ will be able to take down King's Vanguard,
Spicy.
yes. Remember, guys.
Then they will be the Orcas.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah. They,
Absolute Zero.
they beat people for fun.
Really?
I don't know.
Remember, AZ just taken down previous to this live stream. They taken down Sovereign SG. So basically, they're still unbeatable. Perfect
Yeah.
score.
Clean slate, right?
Clean slate.
So right
Okay.
now, what can we see? Harif is banned. Kimi is still currently
Yes.
available. It does seem like for the side of King's Vanguard, they're not too particular about that Matilda plus Alpha combination. I still feel that there is still some form of respect that they should be putting out
I
for
agree.
the Matilda.
I agree.
Especially since they drafted a composition previously that doesn't deal with this kind of team fight based orientation, right? And
Yeah.
easy to execute team fight based orientation. KGV did not punish coagulating. So, okay,
team is
perfect.
banning.
Julich, he got it.
I think Rapidot played very good Matilda
Yeah.
on that game. So, well, Rapidot, again, we've mentioned this one that he is a former Onyx PH player. Now he's here right now.
Also in Team SV before.
Yes, Team SV in Cambodia, MPL. So
Your team is
all of this, actually, all of them have the MPL experience. So easy challenger
team is
team.
picking.
First pick here, Kimi. There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
Kimi again. So for King's Vanguard. But here on the other side, AZ. Usually Kimi. Actually, I have doubts. For the first...
Me too, actually.
I have doubts.
Yeah.
Because it's unusual to have a marksman slash
Mage
in the
mid
mid.
lane.
When it comes to the...
But now it's technically been called a mage now, it feels. They're just like mage.
She's a mage, but her skill set
team is
Feels very
marksman's G. Yeah, exactly. So Clea and Hayabusa is there. I think it's pretty good, especially with the Hayabusa pick. They want to take out this Kimi here.
Okay.
Usually, team fights with Kimi in the proper position goes into their favor here. Now they have so plenty with Clea and Hayabusa can really go in their backline. It's great. But the focus, man, I love this pick.
Your
I love the
team is
picks coming in
picking.
from KGV.
They're
They know.
actually gonna double down on
Yep.
team fights now. So now a very completely different kind of playstyle. At least this is how it seemed like their direction is going for. They have the traction pulse. They also do have the whatever that Fulvius has, the demonic force.
Yes.
All plays around entire areas. Harif is unfortunately banned, so that is out of the picture. Irithel can still be a very decent pick if they want to go for that.
Okay.
Granger is pretty okay too. Marksman-wise is still, pretty open.
Moskov, yeah.
It's more of the jungler that I'm more interested for KGV.
Let's see here. Easy, Absolute Zero.
Your team is banning.
Sicilian. Have you seen Sicilian alive?
We haven't seen on Sicilian yesterday.
Okay, actually Sicilian's pretty good.
Sicilian is pretty okay, especially since the way that King's Vanguard has been drafting so far, it doesn't show that they are very strong in the early stages. So what AZ can potentially do is ban out all those very early game junglers, early game. In fact, the Roma has already been decided here, so
Yep.
it actually makes things a little bit more difficult for KGV to, double down in the early stages.
The only thing I'm concerned for the Sicilian pick, remember There's they have the Hylos here. Hylos can really reach the Sicilian.
Your team
Sicilian's
is
advantage
banished.
is his range.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I think he has an advantage against Kimi as well. To be honest, when it comes to the laning phase here, but Kimi has been performing very well all throughout all the
team is
regions here
banished.
because of the positioning of the revamp of that traction pose as well. Gives additional crowd control when it comes to a team fight, but they still need
Is
to fend off this kind of pick of possession coming in from AZ.
mhm.
Will they be able to catch Hayabusa though? There's no one who can really.
Realistically catch. Oh,
Yep.
Fredrin
Team
ban.
is banned.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, Fredrin in the jungle has seen a little bit of resurgence, and especially since Fredrin is actually pretty strong in the early games since a very long time ago.
Okay.
Jungle Fredrin is still pretty okay. Got good catch, and that's also one of the reasons why Valir has been buffed in the most recent patch as well.
I want
Need
to
an
see him.
answer to the Fredrin too.
I want to see the Valir actually.
Actually, it's
yeah.
been a long time.
Yeah, but this game, we will not expect a Valir pick here since
Nah,
Kimi
it's
and
already been
Sicilia
filled
has
up.
been. Yep, correct.
Unless
Your team
they
is
want to
picking.
play the Kimi in the gold, so that they can have a more, they can have a better choice of mid laner going up against the Sicilian. But I highly doubt so though.
Yeah, Valir can also be a great counterplay to Kalea, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, the flicker in and the tsunami slam. It's
I think
difficult.
it's okay because his ult is basically a free purify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you cannot. I mean, yeah, if you are the target, but you
If
cannot
you are the
stop.
target,
Yeah.
You cannot. You can't exactly stop here.
Mm.
Yeah. You do have you do have the surging wave that can help, but not that
Yeah.
good enough.
Jawhead is pretty much open here for KGV.
Your team is picking.
Go
Oh.
for the pick off, same as Claire. Okay, Badang.
Actually, a clear room now. Okay.
Claire
It
roam.
could,
Okay.
it could go either way actually.
Okay, now we can see that Claire will be the full initiator here in
Yeah.
the game.
From Rapido.
Yeah. Rapido is gonna be on the Claire, then okay, Tsunami Slam onto the Fist Crack. There we go. Or Fist Crack first.
Yeah. They're trying to go for early game. They're trying to dominate.
Export. How
Yeah.
can I
You
miss
see,
this
even
guy?
Your
the
team
Bruno.
is
So
picking.
KGV, they understand this. They want to win early. They want to win early. They want to dominate early. They want to get the snowball in. So the final pick coming from Absolute Zero is going to be the Granger in the gold lane to finish up this entire lineup. Rapidot is
Hey. Okay. Yeah. Rapido is gonna be the
is
no,
the Rome
no
Batang.
Ven. Oh yeah.
It's the Rome Batang.
Actually, it's Kalea EXP.
It's still Kalia EXP. I like Vendetta's Kalia. Not
Yeah,
don't get me
he
wrong,
did a pretty
Yeah.
good job there.
but I
Actually.
don't like
The Badang.
Rome Batang.
You mentioned this one actually. But still the combo is there.
Combo
combo
still
is there.
because both of them can initiate. Don't get me wrong, both of them can initiate. Just very different styles of initiating. I think that they can they can swap
Whoever.
interchangeably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they
whoever-
want to play catch, then they've got that, and they've got a Sicilian. They
5
can
seconds
extend the
till the
cooldown, or they
enemy
can extend the
reaches the
stance even more. In fact, the
Smash
Sicilian is
them.
actually a pretty good pick here because the Sanguine Claw is such a
Ah.
AoE as well, right?
can also be used as an initiation if
I mean, yeah.
timely well.
But in the but King's Vanguard should not be hit by the Sanguine Claws raw. Yeah, if they do, then they okay. Once it's fine. Twice maybe okay, questionable. 3 times, yeah, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Yeah,
indeed.
something's very wrong.
But now, you have mentioned, of course, Abstract here, the King's Vanguard lineup is pretty much the early game dominating draft. And I agree with that one, especially with the export pick. How could I miss this one? Of course, the export. It's one of the heroes who can really reach the back lines here because we haven't seen anything here that the King's Vanguard can able to do so, except for the export, Last Insanity, and the combo with the Glorious Pathway, rather.
Yeah, honestly, it's been way too
Oh.
long since we've seen that. But in the meantime, None actually going all out
no.
aggressive. He no longer has His quad shadow! None?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
That's man, that's a big blow there,
Yeah.
especially for the early game. The jungler coming in from None, Absolute Zero.
Level
must
3, no
Yeah.
out.
not- no, level
Really?
4 None does.
Yeah, for none. None is level 3.
Yeah, but None does not now level
Now
4.
level 4, yeah.
They can actually dictate the tempo here, but bottom side all is cool. But here, None on the level 4, they need to go for the counter pick here, the top side. Oh, there you go.
He doesn't have the OG Shadow Crew just now. But now we do have got Luxenstein that manages to barely walk away.
Ow!
Team hero has been slain.
Oh,
I don't know. That
I don't know.
was questionable. In that scenario there, I thought he will escape, but he managed to go back, right? He wants to go for the creep there.
yeah.
Okay then.
Oh,
But that was, for me, a big blow also to Liechtenstein. But here we are now seeing an even game. So Nan was killed and then Cold Lane on the other side. Now we are here in the turtle pit.
Yeah. And now Vendetta hopefully and looking
Okay.
for the Tsunami Slam, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. We do have also a pretty good take from King's Vanguard onto the first turtle. So looking good and pretty much on track. Remember the Absolute Zero is actually more geared towards the mid and the late stages of the game. But don't take Bougie out just yet. Even though Sicilian is a scaling hero that excels in the late stages, even in the early stages, he still can deal pretty good damage if you allow him to.
Yeah. And that utility for Sanguine Claws is really important as well because with these fights. Good too. 1v1. Vendetta usually. Oh! Okay. Now Abstract usually a Kalea could win a match 1v1 there because of the sustain. Well, of course, the Phobius has the shields,
Yeah,
but
I
Kalea
think Phobius a little bit different here. I
Yeah,
guess.
correct.
Yeah. Phobius,
But wow.
in fact, I haven't seen Phobius going up in a battle against Kalia in the EXP. So now it gives us a pretty good understanding post level 5.
Yep.
We have that idea that the Phobius kind of wins hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now he is a level ahead here. Now Vendetta should be very careful here on his laning. But speaking of which, this is the counterplay we're seeing on the bot side.
Bot side, there we go. Once again, going up again, but Ryan doesn't seem like he's phased at all from this
man.
2v1 thing.
I think that's not a great target there. It's hard for Super Right to be really picked off. Now this is going to be a perfect opportunity for Team Vanguard now to do their own thing, going for invade on this blue.
Well, that is awkward. Absolute Zero now having a lot of problems, but it's technically understandable. But that is a very good Tsunami Slam coming from Vendetta, pulling Nandis all the way underneath the turret nose. More than enough to bring the X-Box down. Bao now, of course, will bow out of that fight, and Absolute Zero gets himself a kill. Wow, beautiful Tsunami Slam, beautiful initiation again from Vendetta. Now it is the grand opportunity for the Sternum takedown. No contest whatsoever. Absolute Zero just recovers from the losses that we had seen a while ago. Now King's Vanguard. They have Liechtenstein on Bruno. First time, I think, in this season as true that we have seen Bruno. Bruno's been hit buff, I'm not mistaken there. I think there is, yes, there is an adjustment on Bruno. So
Backswing.
I think backswing is one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there are a couple of adjustments in terms of damage as well. I can't remember if that's real or not, or I can't remember what exactly is it. Let me just...
but I do believe they have been buffed together with Brody. Because it's the backswing animation, something like that. But meanwhile here, Liechtenstein is having a time of his life here, trying to go for the farm, but Rapidots. And having the vision, giving a vision for Absolute Zero. Nandes, I'm really expecting actually here for the side of KGV, but hold on, thought is going to be Vendetta here!
Oh, with the final last insanity, Nandes, he can't do anything at this point in time. Bao, he did manage to put up the curtains, or rather pull out the red carpet, only for him to not stay alive, unfortunately. Absolute Zero still manages to claim a couple of kills, and let's not forget, we also do have Luxenstein all the way down to the bottom lane that managed to claim a single T1, only to be killed now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought that was a good trade for King's Vanguard, but with Liechtenstein also being down, Now that is absolute zero's advantage indeed. Now, as you can see here in the game, Salas 3-0 on that Hayabusa is feeling it here. And this is what you want here for the Hayabusa. You need an early game scaling, and he did pretty much there. 15 seconds until the next turtle spawn. While we are seeing here both teams trying to control this river, trying to control this turtle pit as well. Look at the positioning here for Rapido. This is a pincer movement we're seeing here, but no commitment whatsoever yet.
Yep, not yet, not yet.
Yep.
We do have the turtle that's currently available now. King's Vanguard have got a small little idea as to where the rest of the members from Absolute Zero absolutely is. That is a pretty good Sanguine Clause, putting Super Ryan already down to half HP. Those pokes are more than enough to ensure that Super Ryan would not be present in the upcoming battle if they choose to rush for this turtle.
Salas on Granger. Okay,
There
they
we
picked.
go, Tidal Wave, and of course Tsunami Slam right onto Bao.
Wow.
That is the Devil Pony that it got melted down in an instant.
No frontliner here for King's Vanguard. Absolute Zero absolutely taking this turtle here. And I think they need to convert as well to go for more kills, and they will.
Nan hops over to the back lines, hoping that he'll be able to get a kill on the Wakanako, but that wasn't going to be the case. And Rapid Dude builds up the wall, cuts Nandus off of the main lines of King's Vanguard, not quite enough to even bring him down just yet. But all the creep waves in the middle lane is gone. Absolute Zero falls back.
Okay, they need to chill here for the side of King's Vanguard. They have been in a disadvantage on the turtle takedown, but they are now going for more. No way! Are they thinking for a brawl here? They must be very wary because all ultimates are available here for the side of Absolute Zero. And now going to convert her to the top side as well. All creeps here. They've been cutting off from the side of Vendetta. Oh, they are full commitment. Oh, solo kill!
Oh, Wakanako out of there! I love to say that. But in the meantime, up in the top lane, Vendetta going one-on-one against the opponents, but unfortunately,
Ryan
is going to be the one that gets a kill. Double kill, as a matter of fact. Is he going to stay alive for a little bit long? As now, Salas 1v1.
Wow.
Liechtenstein picks up a triple. Nandus join into the battle with a quick little ice retribution on the Bougie, just so that he will be able to catch up to Bougie a little bit longer. And that is almost a full wipeout.
Wow, 4 against 2. Great win there for the side of King's Vanguard. To be honest, Liechtenstein stepping up here, Abstract, compared to the Season 8. Usually Liechtenstein is a player who really plays passively. But now, I think he is more of a grown player when it comes to the gold lane. He knows how to go for aggressive plays if had the opportunity to do so.
I mean, after all, he is also playing as a Bruno now. So this is one of the power spike that we can expect from a Bruno, especially right after getting it actually really depends. So looking at the items, right? First item of the Bruno more or less give us the idea as to how he wants to play. If the first item is Heart's Claws, he wants to play it safe. If his first item is the Berserker's Fury, that's aggressive.
I think so. I have a bet. Maybe it's a Berserker's Fury on his itemization. Okay!
Oh, Liechtenstein, he's okay, he's okay. Well, in the meantime, the Traction Pulse did manage to hit, but did not really pull anyone in at all. Lost Insanity, did not clip onto anyone too.
Oh, okay. I was surprised there. Oh!
Vendetta! Tsunami Slam, but it does seem like we do have a Purify. No, wait, it is a Purify from the side of Liechtenstein, so that Tsunami Slam did not really do anything except to take a cooldown off of the King's Vanguard.
Oh no, that's unfortunate there. Initiation-wise, that was good, but then again, they will go for the team fight!
Oh, Super Ryan continued to fight. He's going to be the first one to go down as he initiates it all. Wakanako walked himself out of there, was the last right in this space. But, of course, the Traction Pulse is the one that picks up a double right onto Absolute Zero. The last Insanity is just gonna be public. What the? That's a satellite! That's a satellite!
Look, shit. Oh, no, that was Salas, man. Look at Salas.
You know what happened to him?
I don't know.
His Team Rocket blasting off again! We got the explosion guy.
Okay, now they're going to take the Lord. Well, Salas is here right now.
Oh boy. And now Super Ryan has lower than 50% HP to work with, but none is gonna go down. He did use his Ogi Shadow Kill, so it's not
Wow.
too bad though. As the Tsunami Slam is just gonna be connecting, Vendetta is gonna be down to the hands of Luxon Stain. He did manage to pick up Malefic Gun, so this is gonna be a big power spike for him, as he will be pretty far away from the rest of the members from Absolute Zero.
Wow, this is a great team fight and a great player versus player here. Salas against Liechtenstein, who is the best gold laner here, and now
Ouch.
Liechtenstein secures the Lord, and this is big for King's Vanguard.
Oh, let's not forget about Bougie though. We are 11 minutes into the game. He is starting to be painful.
Look at this replay here, and the clamp, the positioning. This is great for Absolute, and the positioning coming in from Bougie. No one's been taking care of this Sicilian in the back line. Salas as well. Oh man, I think this meta, I can say that range is game.
Range is game, high ground.
Yep.
I think that right now it is still very punishable from King's Vanguard, but if you give Absolute Zero another 5 more minutes per se, I think that is definitely a lot more difficult, and the high ground would definitely comes into play, right? We put aside the amount of scaling and the damage that Bougie eventually put out, but it's more of the fact that they eventually would have to play for objectives and play as 5 as normal, and of course with all the stakes up in the sky.
With KGV right now having this Lord pushing through on the top side, perfect opportunity for them to take this mid card as well. Well, Absolute Zero cannot take the risk to actually defend the middle lane for now. But so far, we've seen Vendetta having those initiations, but the follow through wasn't there. It's really unfortunate here for Absolute Zero. Now all their turrets are out. Absolute Zero here been pushed against the wall, and now pushing here on the top side as well.
We do have Bougie that had to recall back home due to the lack of mana. So now is the spammable part if Absolute Zero decides to go for it, which indeed.
Oh!
The segue!
Wow!
Bougie! What is that? You can't do that! As now, the initiation from Bougie!
Oh, Vendetta!
Catches onto 2! Bao is the next one onto the chopping block! Absolute Zero tore apart King's Vanguard!
That was a beautiful play! Absolute Zero, Sanguine Claws! Fist crack! Plus the diving from Vendetta. No escape here for King's Vanguard! Wow! Wow! Just wow here! Absolute Zero! Where did that come from?
Bougie!
Bougie!
Dude, you're a mage, dude!
Bam!
You are a mage!
What a play! What a play! What a setup! What a combo! And what a chase! Absolute Zero just taking this game to a different level here, just shifting the momentum here into their side.
Oh, goodness gracious. Now this game is down the wire.
Yeah.
But let's take a look at Sicilian, because the Sicilian itemization is actually super important at this point of the game, right? 14 minutes in. We do have the Clock of Destiny, Winter Trunkian. We also have the Glowing Wand. This is the reason why he's not dealing that much damage to Nandes and Bao, for example, because he just don't have got the magic penetration just yet. He will eventually get to that, and the moment that has happened,
Yeah, I think they need that kind of damage output there. But so far, because of the team fight, Abstract, the goal, the economy is even, the game is even. Now this is very crucial for this Lord takedown. Super Ran has the vision. No one's flanking anyone here. It's all front lines. It's all going to be a mayhem we're going to expect. But so far, both teams also respecting what the other team can do against them. So we've seen Vendetta initiating the team fight usually for the side of Absolute Zero. On the other side, it is Bao with a glorious pathway. Then follow up as Super Ryan on the front line. But the question is, who will initiate first?
The funny thing is, you can no longer look at Vendetta or Rapidu to initiate anymore. Because Bougie can come in with that surprise attack as well.
Speaking of which,
as now it's just going to be a quick little initiate. We do have the rest of the members from the King's Vanguard pushing right onto Absolute Zero, with Super Ryan just putting himself right in the face of the last, but he will go down first. The rest of Absolute Zero has been forced backwards. It is a 1-for-none though, so this is something really important. King's Vanguard realizes that Absolute Zero can't afford to lose any more people, so
the
this
stun!
going in. Salas gets a kill down the bound. There's 2 men down from the side of King's Vanguard. But Liechtenstein picks up the kill onto the Lord, eventually trying to equalize the trade that they have done so far.
Wow, I gotta highlight Walker Knuckle on that Kimi. How did he even pull it that one off? I mean, he dives, he gave the stun rather, then dives forward, then escape, while giving the space for Liechtenstein to take the Lord, and he survived. I'm not sure how this guy managed to do that one, but on the other side, Absolute Zero. The great save of Vendetta, because we've seen Super Ryan chasing Salas in that situation. He did save, but they are very low. The blitz wasn't coming for the side of King's Vanguard, and that is why they managed to take this major objective with the help of Walker Knuckles. Risky play of the Kimi.
King's Vanguard really gotta have to do something right now, man. We are 16 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, and Bougie is just about to get himself more and more.
Bougie!
What was that traction pulse? Was that a traction pulse?
No!
That was Bougie out of the question. King's Vanguard cracked open the T3 up in the top lane, and Absolute Zero lost that fight.
Just like that. Great catch. Well, Bougie needs to fight. Oh!
Not again! Is immobilized. As Nan walks away, burning a little bit from the glowing wand, but it's still gonna be a-okay. Rapid Dude tosses the fist cracks just so that he will be able to clear out the ways a little bit, but unfortunately wasn't able to do all of that. Vendetta, next one, onto the chopping block, the mid lane, the core, down to 30%. Bao wants to end it, but he wasn't able to. Liechtenstein pops the Winter Trunkian, but he still has Super Ryan as well. Walking Knuckles still around the base and around it. And now they ended it once and for all.
What?
Your hand as well.
So many snakes.
Snake is snake.
Not monkey strong together. Snake and snake. What a game, man! I love it. Good challenger teams stepping up here in this day too. Wow, just absolute cinema. I like it.
Normally
That I approves.
Normally that is used as a meme, but
Yeah.
actually cinema.
Absolute cinema.
You thought.
That I approves, man.
You thought.
Wow.
I think.
Wow. This is great, man. But again, Absolute Zero is taking down KGV. They shown that really it's not a fluke that they have defeated Team Flash. They have the mechanics, man. They have the mechanics. But it wasn't an easy one. It wasn't an easy one. Absolute Zero managed to be in par here against the side of KGV. And look at his lineup. Now this Kimi has another win into her record. Walker Knuckle.
So I
wow.
think at this point in time it's just that King's Vanguard, they're just good against like top teams now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I think it's a very bold statement to already say that AZ is a top team, right? It's a very bold statement. But just from the challenger stage itself, we already have connected the snakes, right? KGV wins AZ, AZ wins Sovereign SG, SSG wins KGV. How else do we connect all these joints all together to make into one final MPL SG story?
I don't know, man. For me, MPL SG Season 9 here, everyone's trying to step up. I mean, everyone's trying to prove something here.
Yeah.
That this is a different season for them.
Yeah. I mean, I know that this is best of one. I know that one game doesn't really quite dictate how strong a team is.
Actually, is my experience to cast best of ones because you have no choice. You need to win.
You have to win at that one game.
Exactly. So
right?
your mentality is really to win. Not okay. Let's chill for this game while let's test.
Experiment.
Exactly. Unlike best of one, you really need to win. So it shows the character of the team themselves and how they be able to handle this kind of pressure. And yeah, I can for me I can say AZ is a top team.
Okay, you still believe that they are a top team?
They are a top team because they can be at par with this game against KGV themselves.
Fair. I think fair. I think that's